Michelle, you're here to share some secrets with us.
Indeed, I am.
And we are a lot of women and men, hopefully,
Absolutely.
who would like to know what do these Hollywood stars do to have this fantastic look. But before we start talking about that, I want you to share another secret with me. What does Madonna look like in the morning?
Oh, she looks amazing.
Does she?
Actually, it's my favorite time to see her is in the morning when she has no makeup on, because to be quite honest with you, she doesn't need a stitch of makeup ever.
Let's have a photo of her to see.
I mean, come on, look at that. You know,
Yeah.
she looks like she's 20 years old.
She's probably been taking care of her skin for many years.
Many years.
Many years, but still, her age she's 40 plus, so she's going on to 50s.
Yes.
You help her.
Indeed.
What is it
with
that you
joy.
do? With joy. What is it that you do for her?
Well, we do this amazing treatment called Intraceuticals infusion on Madonna. She has notably been a big fan for quite a many years of oxygen, and was introduced to the Intraceuticals infusion treatment about 4 years ago, and immediately it was a love affair because of the results that it lends, to anyone who gets this treatment, leaving their skin vibrant, lifted, tight, minimizes fine lines. Basically, in a nutshell, Nana, it's a natural facelift. And who wouldn't want that at any age?
I must explain this. There's Intraceuticals. What is it exactly that you do to the skin with that treatment?
Well, basically, it takes two components. One is hyperbaric pressure, which is oxygen under pressure. The other one is the serum that we use, actually. I have actually one of them here so that you could see. It's this particular serum right here, and in this amazing little brown bottle are the secrets of the universe. It actually is made up of low molecular weight hyaluronic acid, and then a cocktail of antioxidants, of vitamins and so on and so forth, some aloe vera. And basically, you take those two components and bring them together in a treatment, which we call the Intraceuticals infusion. So I take this serum and I infuse it into the deepest layers of the skin via the hyperbaric pressure delivery system.
Maybe we should have a graphic, actually, just
That would
show.
be lovely if you have one. That would be
to
amazing.
The graphics coming up here. This is showing from the first week and until the 6th week. And what you do is you put the serum on here. You better explain this.
Okay. Basically, you take the serum and I nebulize it on the surface layer of the skin, and then I take the hyperbaric pressure, which, remember, is pressurized oxygen, to send the serum into the deepest layers of the skin. And this is a perfect example as well, because the treatment is generally done in a series of 6. It's an accumulative treatment, so it's very important when you're first beginning out to do it in a series of 6, once a week, or once every 7 to 10 days, for 6 weeks, and then generally once to twice a month after that.
Okay,
now,
so
of
you
course,
have to start up with a treatment, and then afterwards you can take it.
Yeah, and then you do maintenance.
Less.
And of course, my clients, because I'm based in Hollywood, and most of my clients, like yourself, are in front of the camera, so you know how debilitating for your skin and dehydrating the lights can be, the heat and so on and so forth, being under them daily, as well as the new high-definition television, which is,
Shows
it's
even
a
more.
nightmare, right? And I don't care how stunningly beautiful you are, nobody wants everything shown. So with my clients, it's not uncommon to do 2 to 3 treatments a week. So you can't do it too much. But a lot of my clients, of course, once again, are in various different situations that are very similar to yours, where you're under these lights on a daily basis. And the beautiful thing with this treatment is that you can have it done and go directly go into makeup, and then you're camera ready, and your skin looks flawless.
So if you have other treatments, often you have a red face and
Absolutely, you think baseball cap, right?
Exactly,
I stay out of the house, right?
Yeah,
Not with this.
But not with this.
In fact, an interesting little note is when Madonna was on her tour 2 years ago, we actually came to Horsens, Denmark. I don't know how far that is from Copenhagen, but we didn't get it from Copenhagen.
Yeah.
But we did a treatment. We did 60 shows in about 4 months, and we did a treatment before every single show. And Madonna loves this treatment so much that oftentimes we would do a treatment on her days off because it's quite relaxing. I often put my clients to sleep.
So it's not to wake them up.
Yeah.
But Michelle, is this something that anyone, working with oxygen, is that something that people can copy at home and do something to help themselves at home?
Actually, there isn't. Due to the fact that you need the two components. There are many oxygen systems on the market, which you can go on the internet and see that. But what sets us apart in the world, because I travel the world, Nana. I haven't been home for 2 months now. I've seen it all, and nothing takes the two components that we use and is able to deliver a superior system in treatment, the intraceuticals infusion, like we have, due to the fact that it takes the hyperbaric pressure and this magical little serum. So that there's nothing that you could copy at home. Now, certainly we have our incredible support products that you would take home and use in conjunction with the treatment on a daily basis, and they're loaded with amazing...
So you can do something at home
absolutely,
as well.
They're loaded with amazing levels of hyaluronic acid and antioxidants as well.
But I would assume that Madonna has done a lot for her skin for many years and been very good to herself, to her body and everything. But is it possible that people can start this treatment maybe in their 40s or 50s and still, you know, do a good thing for their skin?
Of course, absolutely. You know what? Start today. To me, today's the day. Embrace the moment. It's
never too late.
It's never too late. And ironically enough, with this treatment, it's never too early. I've worked on a 19-year-old in Hong Kong where I thought, oh my gosh, what have they done to me, right?
Why her?
I know, I was doing press and I looked down and I'm like, oh my gosh, this girl, she looks like my daughter's age, right? And my daughter's almost 21. And interestingly enough, because the pollution in Hong Kong is so intense, the level of dehydration in her skin, you know, was at such high levels that I got the most incredible results out of her. And I have plenty of clients in their 60s and 70s that absolutely love this treatment. Listen, when I'm blessed to be home in LA for any length of time, you can imagine how busy I am.
So young and old.
Young and old. We all need to keep our skin hydrated. It's not an age.
Det, som Michelle fortæller, det er, at man behøver ikke, og man kan både være ung og gammel for at bruge den her. Altså, unge kommer også til at se bedre ud, men det er aldrig for sent til at starte den her behandling. But Michelle, what are the worst enemies to our skin today in the world we live in?
Well, Nana, I'm sure you're quite aware. In my experience across the entire universe is sun. Sun damage is, not only is it the most detrimental to your skin, it's the worst that I've seen, you know, damage-wise. Not from, you know, the other elements of drinking and smoking, although those definitely don't help your skin any. The sun damage, it's very difficult to reverse, although it can, you know, certainly more and more lasers and so on and so forth are coming out. And we have an incredible new pigmentation line called Opulence, which also addresses certain types of sun damage and melasma, and it's also delivered in the exact same type of a treatment with the hyperbaric pressure.
So definitely people should stay out of the sun and take care of their skin in the sun.
Absolutely.
But how much does it influence our skin, what we eat and drink?
Oh, it's a tremendous... To me, you know, body, mind, and spirit. It really is. I mean, I would like to tell you, you can do all these treatments and you know what, you're going to look beautiful on the outside, but the fact of the matter is true beauty comes from within. I think we would agree. And so within, you know, in the way we treat our bodies and that we treat our souls, and so exercise. I drink a tremendous amount of water. You know, I have plenty of celebrity clients that all employ, I learn from them, you know, and they all employ a very healthy exercise regimen, an incredible, you know, healthy eating regimen. They stay out of the sun. They drink a lot of water. You know, in general, they take really good care of themselves, whether they do any type of spiritual practice or meditation practice. It's all-encompassing, you know.
So definitely what we eat and you drink, it will show in the skin.
Absolutely. I mean, if you look at some of the people that are, you know, Gwyneth Paltrow, Molly Sims, you have Eva Longoria, one of the Desperate Housewives, although she's not my personal client. She gets our treatments. She's a big fan of our treatments. You have Justin Timberlake. You have all these people who, you know, they're operating at their highest level to do what they do, right?
Thank you very much for you coming in with all your secrets and everything, and have a nice trip.
Thank you, Nana.
For the rest of Europe.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.